System is booting up. Look at that idle animation. You are looking at the oldest, most optimized build on the entire Earth server. Is it a log? Is it a handbag? No, it's a 2,000-pound murder torpedo in stealth mode. Boom. Ambush boat is triggered. That Impala's ping just spiked to 9,000. Delete it. Welcome to the meta review, the Crocodile. The 100 million year camper. Cheetah mains burn their entire energy bar in 10 seconds. Croc mains, they just sit there. Energy cost, null. S tier efficiency. Look at these textures. Camouflage rating is 99%. They literally render as dried blood to other players. This build hasn't changed since patch 1.0. While the T-Rex was rage quitting from meteors, the Croc was already perfecting the camping meta. Surger density is highest in the Dial lobby. If you see water, just assume there's a camper waiting. Look at the danger level, yeah. Extreme. One slip from that berth, and you are XP for the squad. Stealth check. Passed. Not a ripple. Just a silent death elevator rising from the basement. Lions miss. Wolves miss. Crocs? Hit scan. Once they clamp, the server tick rate doesn't even matter. Let's check the fuel stats. They can go a year without eating. A year! That is a broken mechanic. Oxygen tank is massive. They just poke the nose pixel above the surface and recharge to 90% instantly. But on land? Yeah, lag city. Mobility gets a 50% debuff. They handle like a shopping cart in sand. Loading hardware specs. Let's see what makes this tank run. First up, osteoderm. That's literal bone inside the skin. Armor class, heavy. This is military grade keratin. Look at that. 0 damage. Lion claws just bounce off like they're hitting a tank. And they have solar panels. These scales absorb heat and transfer it directly to the bloodstream. Solar absorption active. The main weapon? The hydraulic press. 3,700 psi. That's not a bite, that's an industrial accident. Structural failure. It turns turtle shells into potato chips. Absolute destruction. Check the teeth. They aren't sharp, they're blunt. Type, gripping. They don't cut, they crush. And the lock? Perfect fit. Once that zipper closes, escape chance drops to 0%. You are not leaving. See these dots. ISO sensors. They're more sensitive than human fingertips. They detect pressure waves in the water. A single drop of water hits the surface, and they know exactly where you are. Vibration detected. It's basically wall hacks. They can smack blindly in murky water with auto-aim enabled. It's not fair. Night vision? Check. Tapetum lucidum layer installed. They see you before you even spawn in. The engine is in the back. The tail is 40% of the total mass. Just pure, solid muscle. One whip of that tail and they hit max thrust. From 0 to death in 0.5 seconds. S-tier armor. S-tier damage. This build is completely broken. Devs, please fix. But wait, system error. Spawn kill. The hairy main just griefed the noob. Welcome to the server, kid. Beat 3, early game. Spawn point is always a sandy beach. Temperature 34 degrees Celsius. Here's the weird part. Gender isn't genetic. It's RNG based on temperature. Hotter sand, males. Cooler sand, females. New player join. They spawn in with a dedicated egg tube just to break out of the loot box. Mom engages transport mode. Look at that control. Jaws that can crush bone are now gentle enough to carry a grape. But then comes the filter. Birds, fish, lizards, everything wants to spawn cap the noobs. Wasted. Survival rate is brutal. Only 1% make it to level 10. The grind is real. Oh, they start farming XP on bugs. Plus 1 XP. Plus 1 XP. It's a slow start. But if they survive, oh boy. Level 5, level 10, level 20. The build comes online. Juveniles have max aggression. They will hiss at a tank. No fear, just pure rage. And the biggest threat? Other crocs. Friendly fire is always on. Cannibalism is just another way to get XP. Their brain runs on a binary algorithm. Is the object bigger than me? Hide. Smaller than me? Eat. Armor upgrade complete. The bright green fades to stealth olive. They are ready for the deep water. Stealth mastery unlocked. They can disappear in plain sight. It's not magic, it's millions of years of texture mapping. Beat 4, the physics engine. Sometimes it looks like the game is bugged. Check this. They sink vertically. No swimming, no movement. They just change their density like a submarine. How? The hepatic piston. They literally pull their liver backwards inside their body to shift their center of gravity. They also swallow blood. Gastroliths. Not for digestion, but for balance. They are organic dive ducks. This lets them hover at any depth with zero energy cost. Perfect AFK strategy. Fluid dynamics? Optimized. Water flows over that head shape with zero drag, which allows for this, vertical thrust. They can launch their entire body weight out of the water. And the finisher move, the death roll, critical RPM, it disorients the target and tears limbs off. Brutal. It's pure physics, converting forward momentum into rotational torque. On land, they usually crawl, but they have a hidden stance, the high walk. Suddenly, they look like dinosaurs again. Some smaller builds like the Freshie can even gallop, 17 kilometers per hour. That is terrifying, but it costs them. Their stamina bar sucks. Lactic acid builds up instantly, causing system fatigue. Though they spend 90% of the game recharging. Mouth open, cooling the servers, until the sun goes down. Then, ambush mode engages. Beat 5, Ranked PvP. The Great Migration event has started. Millions of players entering the kill zone. Look at that loot density. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet for the croc mains. One toe in the water. Combat initiated. Beat 5, the crossing event. 1.5 million wild beast players enter the river. The lag is insane. From below, it's just a buffet of leg. Target locked. Distance closing 2 meters. 1 meter. Critical hit. Minus 100 HP instantly. Once they grab you, you are going to the Shadow Realm. They don't kill you with damage, they kill you with physics. Status, drowning. Oxygen, 0. Zebra kicks him right in the face, doesn't matter. Pain receptors are disabled. They literally do not care. My lock strength is at 100%. You are not prying that open. It's a permanent ban. And if the loot is too big? Co-op mode. Crocs spin in opposite directions, the wishbone effect. Is there anything they fear? Yes! The hippo. Threat level. God tier. Do not engage. Hippo damage output exceeds croc armor rating. One bite and you are snapped in half. Elephants? Raid bosses. Engagement cancelled. Crocs know their DPS limits. Look at this guy. Rank, veteran, 500 kills, missing a tail. He's seen some things. Beat 6, the social server. It's not all violence. Sometimes they switch to social mode. They use infrasound. Sub-bass frequencies so low you can't hear them, you just feel them in your chest. Look at the water on his back. Those are Faraday waves. He's vibrating so hard he's glitching the physics engine. It's basically a looking for group message broadcasted to every female on the map. Territory disputes are settled with intimidation. They circle each other, measuring hitboxes. The head slap. Bam! Intimidation plus 50. Usually, the smaller player just logs off. If not, PvP enabled. They will tear each other's limbs off. It is brutal. But their immune system is S tier. They can swim in dirty water with an open wound and 0 infection. Wolverine healing factor. For the ladies, they blow gentle bubbles. Charisma check passed. It's surprisingly wholesome. Reproduction sequence initiated. They spiral into the deep to secure the next generation of campers. Beat 7, Legacy Lore. Stop calling them lizards. Their closest relative is actually the bird. They are the only reptiles with parental mode. They guard their nests and babies. That's bird behavior, not lizard behavior. Loading legacy files. Historical data found. This build is ancient. Meet the SARCOSUCHUS, 12 meters long, 8,000 kilograms. It ate dinosaurs for breakfast. A global event boss. Legacy damage, insta-kill. It was the ultimate greedful. Then came patch 66.0, the asteroid, the Great Reset. Dinosaurs? Banned. The Crocs survived by optimizing. They nerfed their size but buffed their efficiency. Smart play. Uptime, 100 million years. Stability, 100%. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Beat 7, the human meta. Humans entered the server and started terraforming. Now we have biome clashes. Humans love turning this S-tier armor into cosmetic items. Loot drops include handbags and boots. High XP cost. But sometimes, the Croc fights back. Man-eater events are rare, but when they happen, it's a horror game. Remember Gustav, the raid boss of Burundi? 300 confirmed kills. He was basically a Dark Souls boss in real life. They shot him with machine guns. The bullets bounced off. His armor rating was maxed out. But the real threat isn't bullets, it's the map shrinking. Habitat loss is nerfing their spawn points. And the server temperature is rising. Remember the gender RNG? Hotter sand means 90% male spawns. No females means reproduction crash. The entire player base is at risk of being banned. But they are adaptable. Sewers, swimming pools, airport one-ways, they will camp anywhere. 100 million years and 0 design changes. That is what perfection looks like. Beat 8, the final verdict. The Crocodile is the ultimate legacy build. Strengths: unmatched stealth, critical burst damage, and S-tier armor. Weaknesses: low stamina and sensitivity to cold. Stay out of the ice biome.
Headshot!
Skill floor is low, anyone can camp. But the skill ceiling? High. It takes precision to survive in 100 million years. Placement? Easy. S tier. The Crocodile is a legacy admin of the Earth server. Yeah, you go, bud. Logging off. That's the Crocodile meta. If you want more patch notes, subscribe now. Next up, is the Orca greeting the ocean server, or is the owl actually hacking? Click to find out. This has been an Earth server analysis. I'm the analyst, signing off.